Hey guys, welcome to the stream. I'm just logging into the game and we can start shortly. Right, here we are. Right, so as said, today I'm gonna test a new unit. This is going to be a champion for Rampart faction called Blade Dancer. Apparently on the test server it's called different, it's called Sword Dancer. I already highlighted that to the devs. Hopefully they will change it because the announcement they gave us mentioned Blade Dancer. Okay, so hopefully this will be the same. Also, there was an issue with the skin. Let's see if they actually fixed that. No, they did not yet. As you can see, as some just random text. And when you equip, it just doubles. Okay, so I am not going to run this skin in case the game breaks. I want to avoid that. Anyway, we obviously had an announcement on the official Discord about this unit, but I will read the skill description I got on a test server because sometimes it's different. Okay, it's different than the one we got in the announcement, and this will tell us who we are playing with. So Sword Dancer is a charging unit. It is a champion unit as well, and it's only one unit. When it comes to the stats, this is what I always forget, and I should really do it. These are his hair basic stats. As you can see, there's also another affiliation with Protected Wits and Rampart as well. It's an elf, and yeah, we see an attack here. Let's compare her quickly with the likes of Evil Sorceress, or even Arcanage. Okay, so attack wise, double the one of the what's her name? Evil Sorceress. Defense much less, in HP on similar level. Let's see another charging unit on the same caliber, so that will be Faceless. Much more attack than Faceless, less defense and less HP. Attack speed quite high when it comes to the charging units. So obviously we can see here that it will be doing more damage, but the survival might be less. However, this unit is based on dodge and also has quite a lot of damage reduction and defense. Okay, the skills are building that quite high. Okay, so when it comes to the skills, we got a dual blade skill, which is a trigger, and sword dancer, which should be blade dancer, battles proficiently with the dual blades, increasing the shield value by 500 and base attack by 15,000. Each attack deals damage in 2 stages. When Sword Dancer attacks a unit inflicted with bleed, increases their own crit hit by 400, so it synergizes with bleed. Every 16 seconds, Sword Dancer launches 2-stage attack dealing damage equal to 180% of own attack to enemy units within a large area and inflicted deter for 12 seconds, so good AoE damage. Afterwards, there is a 40% chance for Sword Dancer to stun enemy units within the range using hilt of their own blade, inflicting stun for 5 seconds. So it also provides an AoE stun with a 40% chance. That is quite good CC here. Plus an area of effect damage. The Tyrannus decreases unit crit hit by 300. Which is quite handy when you get her to get to the back line. Sword Dance is a passive. Each time a friendly Rampart unit is deployed, increases Sword Dancer's unit damage by 10% per unit, so it can get up to 80%, including Sword Dancer. Sword Dancer dances on the battlefield, increasing the dodge by 600. Each time Sword Dancer gains a shield or bubble, which is what usually the heroes of Rampart do, increases the shield, or even units like Mantis, increases the shield value by 50, stacks up to 10 times, so that's a 500 shield value. After Sword Dancer blocks an attack, deals damage equal to 150% of own attack to the target unit and inflicts bleed on them. So it synergizes with the bleed, and it also causes bleed on the counter attack. Every 14 seconds, Sword Dancer destroys the target unit armor. decreasing the unit damage reduction by 40% for 8 seconds before dealing damage equal to 150% of own attack to them. So first it reduces the damage reduction of the unit and then deals the damage. Also has a 30% chance to deal follow-up damage equal to 250% of own attack to the target unit. So it is quite a bursty unit as well. Going all out. It's a trigger skill. Increases Sword Dancer's crit hit by 400 and attack speed by 30%. Because Sword Dancer excels at swordsmanship, they are able to adopt all sorts of combat environments, allowing them to make a follow-up slash each time they land a crit hit, dealing damage equal to 200% of own attack. When Sword Dancer attack is blocked, increases the defense pierce by 100. After an enemy dodges the attack, increases Sword Dancer's accuracy by 100, stacks up to 10 times, so you can get 1000 accuracy. And when Sword Dancer block triggers, they gain a shield equal to 10% of their own max HP, and it stacks up to 3 times. So this is why they it's what blocks triggers. Okay, it's not dodge but block. Okay, so but that's why they got this shield block. Okay. When Sword Dancer takes crit hit, increases the tenacity by 100, stacks up to 15 times. Whoa, that is a lot tenacity. When a friendly hero casts a water type spell, increases Sword Dancer's crit hit by 400 and unit damage reduction by 6 seconds. That is quite good. That is quite good buff here. Then we got Flash, which is a trigger skill, increases Sword Dancer's unit damage reduction by 40%. So as I said, this unit has quite a lot of damage reduction. When attacking an enemy unit inflicted with slow, increases unit damage by 25%. Sword Dancer flashes past, dealing damage equal to 250% of own attack to the target unit, and dealing damage equal to 110% of own attack to 2 random units. If the target unit is defensive unit, decreases the unit damage reduction by 30% and the defense by 30%. As big debuff. If the target unit is an archer or spellcaster unit, inflicts silence on them. Well, that is amazing. Decreases the unit damage by 30% and decreases the crit hit by 500. If the target unit is a charger or offensive unit, decreases the unit damage by 30% and attack speed by 30%. Debuffs last for 7 seconds and the cooldown is 10 seconds, so there's only a 3 seconds without these debuffs. After casting Flash, Sword Dancer gains Broken Heart, increasing their attack speed by 20% and unit damage by 20%, and stacks to 4 times. That is a lot of attack speed. And the extra skill, Realm of Selflessness, increases Sword Dancer's unit damage by 30% and crit hit damage by 30%. Sword Dancer is also immune to any damage that exceeds 16% of the max HP. This is something that will keep her alive. Sword Dancer comprehends the exquisite nature of swordsmanship, increasing their penetration by 800 for 20 seconds and causing them to enter the realm of selflessness. Okay, that is quite a lot, guys. Okay, on top, if you get half of Assassin on top of that, this number is huge. Sword Dancer slashes at 3 random units, dealing damage equal to 60% of own attack. Every 2 seconds, Sword Dancer casts Endless Slash at units that have not been slashed, dealing damage equal to 12% of Sword Dancer max HP, and inflicting Emaciated for 6 seconds. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry guys that I didn't have the chat going. Okay, now I got all your messages. Okay, I just want to know what I need to go with so I can get my +6 star. Some people actually prefer Sword Dancer. Hello, Zombie Smurf. Welcome to the stream. And thank you for being the member of my channel for so long. Really appreciate it. Okay, so I finished here. Realm of the Selfless lasts for 6 seconds. Cooldown is 24 when Sword Dancer is deployed at the same time with Mundo, which is not released yet. So this unit does not have this unit does not actually achieve its own potential yet, because we are missing this unit and it will be missing for quite a long time. And is currently nighttime, Sword Dancer unit damage increases by 30% every 8 seconds if they cast Moonlight Slash once, launching a free stage attack on enemy units in a large area, dealing damage equal to 40% of Sword Dancer's own attack. When Sword Dancer is deployed at the same time with Mondo, it is currently daytime, Sword Dancer is immune to stun, petrify, and freeze. That's interesting. But obviously we need to wait for the Mondo to find out how it's gonna work, that synergy. And Emaciation is a debuff that decreases unit damage reduction by 20% and decreases defense by 20%. So on the paper, this unit looks strong, okay? Lots of debuffs, lots of CC, lots of burst, and lots of damage, especially AoE. Now, I showed the skins. Obviously, I managed to get the talents to 23,000, and the emblems I will be testing will be Path of Assassins, similar cast level to all the other units to make it reliable. Okay, so everything will be similar. I got it to red as all my units are red. I don't have resource to actually go for red +1 and stuff like that. So yeah, the first things first, I show the emblems, that's fine. We're gonna go to the first proper preview of the unit, which will be a full Rampart formation against, I believe, third or fourth. When it comes to strength of heroes, Gorax with a castle formation. Okay, this is, I believe, the strongest, one of the strongest formation. Obviously, you want to utilize castle units in every formation, but you can't always. This will be testing Rampart a little bit differently. I run a Rampart as a third team currently, but I'm gonna drop it. I'm not happy with how it is. However, Blade Dancer, she might change my mind, but let's see it. Okay, so first I'll put Blade Dancer in the closed line, and she will be against Blackguard. Then I'll move her down here, and she'll have access to the back line. Obviously, I'm expecting this team to lose against that. Okay, because as I said, this is quite a strong and expensive formation compared to what I have on the left side. But going forward, I'll be gradually increasing the power of this Rampart team. So let's see how the fights. As to Talcohen, this is a good question. We'll see. Obviously, she has this capped damage taken to see if she can. Okay, 60%. That means at least 7 attacks. Well, 6 attacks really to take her down. Okay, so as we can see, full Rampart against Gorax with beefed up team does not win. However, look at that damage. That is a lot of damage done. Compare it to the Blood Angel, okay, who was on the winning team 16 to 12. Okay, so no match, and that is a losing team. That is a team that has basically a full Rampart comp. Okay, now let's put her on the open lane and let's see if she can kill the backline alone. Okay, remember she is alone. Usually, when you play a charger, you usually want at least 2. Let's see how she acts when she's going there alone. Alright, so she goes for the troll. That was impressive. Look how fast this. There's so much burst on that unit that the backline dies quickly, but since it's basically a cheap Rampart build. Her teammates are just dying, okay? And then she is against the whole team battle. Look at these numbers again. Hi Matthew, welcome to the stream. Very similar damage to the Blood Angel, and this is in the cheapest version, okay? You don't have anything. If you just play in a full full Rampart team, your team will struggle because obviously there's no much here, okay? This unit still needs some improvement, but this unit does a lot of damage. Now let's improve that team. Okay, let's go to something that I would. Yes, she's a charger. To something that I would be running if I were Melodia main. Okay, I don't even have Melodia, guys. I play Gem, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try Melodia and Gem. Sairyu, I will improve that team going from that version to a different one. Okay. Yeah. So just guys, wait for everything. Yeah, I'll add them up. But first, before we do the obvious castle, okay, castle is the strongest formation you can go with. Then it's an obvious formation. Let's go with something else. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go with Kov. Okay, this is what I will probably play before I drop Rampart completely. So let's see how this works out. I'll keep the tanks. You know what? I'll keep the tanks. I know they're not the greatest, but I believe this might be enough. I wouldn't go further than that. I think this at the moment, let's keep it that way, and then we'll replace, yeah. I'll replace them later. Obviously, I need to check. Okay, let's go with that. Let's just switch the lines. So that's again, this is like a third team for people who actually play and utilize Sister and Judicator somewhere else like me, okay? This is what my third team will look like. It's still not very expensive because I'm running these Rampart tanks. Okay, so the blade dancer or sword dancer, whichever you like, died quite early this fight. So there might be some issues when it comes to survival, but 38 seconds and still out damage Regnant. Archer, similar damage to the Shaman. Okay, now let's move it to the open line before I add better tanks. Okay, so there she is, going to the backline again. I know everyone wants me to use Sister, guys. I will, trust me, but not right now, okay? Let's wait before we make this team OP, okay? Because that's the point. Right, so definitely if you can get to the backline, this third team can win against main Boragus team. Remember guys, this is a main Boragus team. This is like all the castle units. I can't make that stronger at the moment. Wow, this is still quite cheap. Team. Okay, we're using 2R units. Well, obviously, this is an investment of 3 soul stones. Okay, but this looks great. Okay, now let's. Okay, so we are starting winning. I can obviously change the opponent right now, but before I do that, let's try. Then try the SR. Yeah, well, it is SR, but is it? He's quite a good tank. Let's be honest. Okay. Yeah, let's switch. Let's do a switcheroo. Okay, so let's improve the tanks. And let's go this road. Okay, so totally shifted the tanks. We're gonna use SSR and champion one. Let's see how this, if this will allow Rampart to win in a clash when the two lines are blocked. And then we're gonna open the line. Obviously, this should still result in that team winning. My only concern is she died quite fast when Troll enraged. Her HP dropped significantly fast. Yeah, this Blood Angel is crazy, by the way. It's maxed out, really. Okay, so same again. This not work when the Blood Angel is in the same line as her. Okay, but if we do that, let's see if it plays out better or worse than with the tanks of Rampart. Because obviously this is a much more expensive team now. And let's see if against Boragus it is going to be worth. Because this is a maxed out weapon, uh, Dragon Turtle, and also BG, which is another champion unit added to the team, which increases the cost of the team overall by quite a lot. Yeah, so Blood Angels going to the backline again. The team with the Rampart tanks did better. There were no casualties on that team. Now the battle of the charges. Who's going to take out the other team quicker? But I don't think that if Play Dancer actually wins it, it will be quite interesting because I'm not convinced she can take 3 tanks by the time. Yeah. So definitely Rampart tanks are doing the job. Okay, they are keeping the ground against the Blood Angel. Anyway, this is a cheap variation. Okay, again, now let's add the proper OP. Okay, this is what will probably be a team you will want to run. Okay, but it is going to be expensive. It's not going to be cheap. I would even consider dropping that and put in something else, but let's keep it that way. Okay, it doesn't look like Rampart anymore. So if we go the way Aline wants us to go, we can do it that way. And make it super OP by adding that, okay? If you want to go, no, I would go with that. Yeah, this is probably super OP and also costs a lot. Okay, guys, this is a team not everyone will be able to build. Okay, but this is something. If I were running main Rampart, I could run it. Okay, I could run it on my main account easily. And then obviously we can move these 2 units and they'll probably smash that team. I could do that as well, Talcohead, but let's not use Dark Elemental yet. I'll leave Dark Elemental for other heroes, okay? Because at the moment I'm just testing against Gorax. If we need it, we'll put it against other heroes. Bartosz, this might be weird. You sure I didn't put the DG domain? I think I did. Obviously, I'm known for not putting the domains on. Okay, so let's see if Blade Dancer can survive it. Okay, without Judy and without Sister, Blade Dancer died quite quickly in this scenario. I believe she is the one with the lowest HP in the team at the moment. I think that HP over here is hers. I might be wrong, okay. Okay, that troll has been enraged for a while now. And nothing's dying. 2 units are about to die any time now. Okay, so that was Paladin. So the first casualty on the Boragus side. Paladin is taken down completely. Okay, will there be enough time to take 3 tanks? Okay, remember I put Blade Dancer in the same line as 2 tanks. Okay, so this is a problem. I'll have to switch the lines as well. Because now they are fighting against the Behemoth. They actually took down the Behemoth as well. And there's an access to the backline now. So that wasn't a Blade Dancer HP there. That is someone else. Okay, so that was a long fight, but Melodia wins. And this is what I wanted to see, guys. Okay. From the previous fights, we know that this Blood Angel here was the top damage dealer on the enemy team and the unit that carried the enemy team. Here, Troll enraged really fast, but there was no damage for the Troll, so he was dishing out this damage, okay, for like probably 130 seconds of that fight. And he's done similar damage to the Sword Dancer. Okay, Sword Dancer on the team out damaged the Blood Angel by 20%. Okay, there's no need for any other damage source. As you can see, I don't have Green Dragon. I only have 2 units doing damage. Bartosz, yeah, Inferno right now, and not in a good place against all the sister meta and stuff like that. Okay, but there will be changes to Inferno, so there will be a few things coming out, hopefully. Right, so as impressive, the damage is impressive, and I'm running Path of Assassins. I believe this also, you could also run Jealousy on the Sword Dancer, and it will work. Okay, so that's against Boragos, and that's in a closed line. If we open the line, I believe Blood Angel is a little bit more tankier than her, so let's keep him in the front. Stuart, I will reveal that at the end. They sadly moved the date on the test server, so it's not available for me to just simply show. I'll need to access my files. That I think I took a picture of it, but I'm not certain. I have not tested Anger, and sadly I don't have that much time to test all the emblems anymore, because my time is really limited now with 2 kids. But hopefully more people will get access to the test server soon, and they will do all these detailed tests. I'll just be doing the previews as I'm doing them right now. Okay, so with the access to the backline, the fight is an easy clean. Now let's speed it up, and let's change Boragos into a different hero right now. Blood Angel outdamaged the Sword Dancer. Now let's move to another top tier hero, and I will need Tal to hand help here. Tal, if you're with me, show me your Taza. Okay, I believe Tazar is still the only hero of first generation that can compete with this team. Okay, with any top tier really. Just making stuff up, okay? I just need your opinion what to run here. If you're still with us. Basilic Gorgon. Okay. These are the core, yeah? So what would you put here? Would you put a 4th tank? Or would you put a Blood Angel, since everyone is playing Blood Angel? Faceless. I like Faceless. I'll put Faceless. I'll try Faceless, and I'll put Blood Angel as well. Now, that seems alright. Okay, so Wasp it is. There's no BG in that team. Okay, let's make sure we got the right domains. As I said, I'm known for not doing that. So this is why you guys keep me straight. I could actually make it really strong, as people are suggesting. Just use Seraph. Yeah, I could do that. So let's go with that then. Hold on, I'm also use Seraph. I'll go with Blood Angel. Blood Angel is so strong right now. Could use Wasp. let's make it crazy. Okay, let's go with. Let's go with that first. Okay, so it was Mantis that died, so she can survive Quetzalcoatl. Okay, but let's add Dark Elemental to the enemy team now. Let's make this team a little bit stronger. I'll drop Faceless. Yeah, only 2 damage dealers on that team. That's enough. Well, everything with Castle is quite good if you have a 2nd gen hero. Okay, I'm only testing with that. Let's see same fight, but let's use Gem. Okay, I didn't use Gem yet, but let's try it. Deathmatch is so yeah. Okay, so let's do the same fight. Let's quickly rewind. Let's see how Gem works against this team. Is it Melodia that really shines? Well, seems like Melodia is really helpful, but it's so close. Look at that. Look at this. Sister is the MVP, obviously, okay? We're looking at the damage chats. But look at that healing. "33 seconds. Melodia keeps that unit a little bit more alive, okay? But this is MVP definitely. When the fight was so close to losing, Sister brought the team back, okay? We always look at the damage charts because this is what's the most important damage in the game, but that healing is so good, and this is why I am still convinced that Castle Trinity in every team will make that team just much better. Anyway, let's replace Faceless. In I said I'll put, oh my god, who will I put? Dark Elemental, yes. Let's see how good the survival of the, what is it, Blade Dancer will be against both Quats and Dark Elemental. Yeah, I can try Adela with that team as well. That is the beauty of it. And this is what I've done in a previous test, guys. When I was testing Griffin Hat, I've done Griffin Hat against Adela, and I used the exact same units. And this is what I'm gonna do here as well. Once we get to Adela's testing, okay, first we'll run Adela, the typical Adela, okay, and then we'll move around, okay. It's everything that I want to show, but let's wait for it. Let's not get too far ahead. Okay, so definitely when it comes to the survival, it is weaker than Blood Angels. As you can see, it still suffers Dark Elemental. Dark Elemental managed to take Mantis and, oops, pardon me, Mantis and Blade Dance at the same time. But it still means Tazar is losing, okay? And obviously it's thanks to the Blood Angel, which not everyone will have. This is hard to get unit, especially a maxed out Blood Angel with all the planets. It's not only 6-star. Thank you, Alain. Thank you for your help. This will help me to get Fiona once she's released. The charging units not against PG. Talco Hen, let's go with that. So you want, obviously, I think you want charging units not against PG. On which side? Okay, so that's what you want. So far, I really like what this unit brings to the team. It's gonna run through that. Now, I wanted to get Play Dance. Well, not like I wanted to. I thought about getting it, but I might drop Rampart as my third team because apparently in China it's not a great team. However, our meta is different than Chinese, and we get so many units altered so far. So Rampart might be a really good choice for a third team, but the thing is, I need to find a team that will synergize well with Rampart without using uh, Sister and other things. I thought about Kov, but Kov will be in a similar situation. I'm not even sure how the Kov second generation hero is doing because I did not really have time to read all about it. But the problem also is if I get Play Dancer, which I don't think I'll have scrolls for. I have diamonds, okay, but obviously I'm utilizing quite nice damage, yeah. I'm trying to utilize the cheapest way of getting the scrolls. And at the moment I'm like at 197, so 300 scrolls. That would be very lucky. The problem is I want to get that guy next. Yeah, so this is what I want to get next. And I'm not sure what will be after that. This is basically the last champion available. What are they going to release next? Are they going to release a neutral unit? Or are they going for a second rotation? And if they go for second rotation, what are they going to go for? Because I don't spend on the game anymore, so my diamonds are very important to me. I'm not even buying energy anymore or doing like all the quests that require diamonds. I'm trying to be really, I'm trying to cut back on spending. So I need to think through. And sadly, I can't see that far ahead. We don't have that information, so I'm a week ahead of the global, but it's not enough. Okay, so this team works. Okay, this definitely works. Taza team, let's move on. Just perfect for that. Yeah, people want that. People want that because some even Inferno players use Dark Elemental, so it will really boost that. So Tazar's away. You can win against Boragis and you can win against Tazar. And I'm not even running this into the backline. I can do that. Let's do that. Haha, Fallen Angel. Yeah. Well, I'm actually hoping it could be Arcane Eagle. That will help my Astral before Darmouth get released. Because Darmouth was really late in the rotation when it comes to all these second generation heroes. I believe Fiona was next in the rotation, and then it was Fortress hero. I'm not certain because I don't follow the meta, but if that's the truth, then you'll go I believe Dungeon next. So Darmouth will be end of the year, which gives me enough time to save for it. Yeah. So wow, yeah, that's quite impressive. Okay, but now the real testing will begin again. We'll play against the top tier two heroes. Okay, so currently it is my opinion, but I believe most of you will agree. Currently, second top hero is that guy, and the formation always funny. Okay, the few, yeah, the Tazar, yeah, but Tazar is still in the top tier, I believe. So yeah, obviously you can run that, or you can run the tank version of it. I believe both of them splashable. You mean AoE damage? You mean AoE damage? She seems to do a lot of it. That's why whenever we are fighting against these two closed lines, when she doesn't have access to the back line, she does a lot of damage because on the enemy team there's 4 melee units which take a lot of damage. And that's why her damage is so high. Okay, so anyway, obviously we keep these units. Okay, this is the thing, you run Necropolis with Castle. This is the strongest Necropolis team, I believe. Okay, there are two. Well, if you run that variant, you need to actually use the tank. Bone Dragon, which is good, but I prefer to run the offensive version as it does a lot of damage. But for that, you need to drop one of these units. If you don't have, for example, if you invested in Bone Dragon, you obviously don't have that Seraph here, and you can dump it. But what I like is with Seraph, you can run 2 charger units and then use them in the open line, and then use typical. I mean, can you use just Blade Dances somewhere else without other Rampart team? I have not tested that, Aline. This will be something that I don't think I'll have time to test on live. If you got any ideas, I can do it after I do the plan testing. So I can always do that, but come up with the idea, come up with the team. You all need to run it. I think since Boragus really utilizes charges, she might be good there. Okay, I'm not saying she will be, but she might be good. Because I remember during my test on Boragus, the free variant, free charges variant was quite good. Okay, the machine has to change. Yeah. Okay. So I believe this is top tier Necropolis team, and Griffinheart currently is the second strongest hero with Adela Pin on top. Obviously, this team can be improved. You can replace that with offensive version, put PG here. Okay, that works as well. Or as Alin said, the offensive Bone Dragon can tank as well, which is interesting. Never tried that, but I know people in Chinese meta do that. Okay, let's try with that, then we can swap the lines. Hold on, actually, no, let's swap. Yeah, let's do that. So, maybe on the move Rampart. So, what's happening right now before I play it? Okay, I want to see how fast this guy can take her down. Okay, when you play against Griffinheart, it's all about positioning. Okay, you need to make sure this guy hits your sister. If it hits sister, sister is tanky enough to survive the whole battle. Okay, and this guy is becoming just a tank because if you play in DG, obviously I'm playing DG here. All your defensive units, yeah, I got that. Oh wow, as typical me, guys. I played. See this team. He played against Tazar without Judicator's domain, and probably against everyone else. So if it was already winning with Judicator domain, it's only getting stronger. Anyway, I think I explained what I want to see here. Yes, I want that to jump onto the play dancer, and we're going to see. Let's make sure I've got it here. Yeah. Only 2 domains, 1, 2. Yeah. As I said, it's typical me domains. When I'm doing all these tests, I'm focusing on the formation, and I just forget to click and change the domains. Yeah, so play dancer. If she can survive that unit, the Necropolis, is in trouble, because if you run these lines, next time when I switch them around, Blackguard will jump onto the sister, and he can't take down the sister. Okay, so this is the best scenario for Necropolis. But now, okay, so now the Blade Dancer is against the pawn. Well, basically the dragon, okay, and that dragon is super tanky. Wow, this is so. Okay, this is why Griffin Heart is so strong right now. Okay, as you can see, 84 seconds out damaging the Blood Angel, out damaging the Grim Reaper. The enemy team's Blood Angel did some damage. Okay, but again, just 2 damage sources really on both teams. Yeah, that is true. I like Griffin Heart. I'm really sad I stopped playing Necropolis so far away, because Necropolis is a really good second or third team. And it's going to be even better because you'll be eventually running it with one tank or something. Okay, anyway, this is against Griffin Heart, okay, and we can tweak and run things, but let's try different jump, okay. I'm not sure if I did it right. Okay, I think the DK will jump onto the sister now. It might be Judy. Okay, I'm always, when I do it so fast on the stream, I always think it can be T1 as well. Yeah, you can. Okay, so it's onto the. Actually, it's onto the Judy. No, is it? It's on sister. Okay, so as I said, the sister will survive it. Hopefully she will, because it looks like she will not, with the Blood Angel's damage as well on that side. Ah, it's interesting. Okay, usually sister can survive that. In Adela's team, yeah. That's the difference also. Okay, but there's no. It's still one-sided battle. Okay, so Griffin Heart is stopping that team at the moment. However, this is against close line. Okay, now let's tweak these teams around. Let's put it back together as it was. Let's move that team here. But if I do that, I want to see who can clear the backline faster. Obviously, this unit does no matter, but let's do that. Now, if I do that, he will jump here. Let's do it this way, okay? Okay, so these charges will go that way, they will go that way, and that way he jumps here, and these guys got access here, but they will attack. Okay, this looks better. Yep, good. And there we go. Let's see who can take down the backline faster. Oh, they actually went for Judy now. So definitely this Necropolis team seems to be stopping the Rampart team. So this is where we can go further, okay? I think this is a quite good team, and these two teams are at a similar level when it comes to the cost of these teams, okay? Because obviously you got the 4 castle units. Well, actually, I think this is a little bit more expensive because we have that here. But they have 2 maxed out units, so very similar cost efficiency, okay? Obviously, this looks crazy because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ultra rare units. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 ultra rare units. 2. How are they called now? I even forgot how are they actually called when they get this level of SSR plus basically, and then we got 2 SSR. Okay, so this is quite expensive, but this is also a top tier meta teams. Okay, at least there's PT without the Rampart, maybe plus Tara, maybe she'll help it. I'll try to do it BCDI, but I'm trying to follow in a schedule here. So the next hero we'll test against will be Adela, which I believe is a top tier unit currently, thanks to all power boost that these 4 units bring. Okay, on which team Talcohen? Because this is what I'm actually testing at the moment. It's against the top tier teams. Okay, so once I do that, we'll drop down a little bit, because this is why I started with all the weak teams at the beginning. And I didn't play that in that team, but obviously Blood Angel is so strong. If you have him, you want him, but you can replace him as well. Okay, he's good, but if you don't have him, you need to change him. But let's play the top tiers at the moment. Obviously, this is like arena based. This is not like your COG and stuff like that, because this will be much different. And let's play what I play with Adela at the moment. Obviously, I don't own that, but that can be changed. I could put. Okay, I like that unit. Okay, it's really good against the tanks. And I played that as well. What I do here is actually play a normal version of that. So it has a little bit less damage here. And actually, let's play Warplay. So this is my current team. These units are positioned differently, yeah, but this is Warplay currently. I want to see if I can actually survive. Okay, so this is what I do. Okay, basically I leave Sister as a mid shield for any charging units, because she can survive it. Okay, she can survive it. Sometimes I even do that. Okay, if someone's playing devil or charging units, I just let them jump here. Okay, I just protect the paladin. But this is what I do. I could even leave that here. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I boost Erkinacho with Sia, because I got the Sia and I don't have anything else that could fit that team. If I had tank, I could probably put tank here, but I don't play it. And firstly, let's do that here. Okay, let's see how that performs. Let's see if yeah, and then I can add the angel, or I can even remove the angel from the team of what's her name, Melodia. Because I know I'm testing with this angel like I used to test with Dark Elemental, but if I'm playing against team that has it, I need to put it in. Otherwise, it is not really fair. And hopefully, I'll be um, not right in this scenario. Hopefully, my Adela will be able to keep. I think this fight will eventually time out. Okay, this is what I think will happen. Okay, that's interesting because if I'm against these charges, I obviously should have put my second tank behind the Dragon Golem, who is tanking the whole damage dealing team. And as you can see, he has already fallen once, and if he falls twice, that means there's an access to the backline. Yep, that is what's happening. And now they're gonna take down the whole backline because there's no stopping them now. So in this scenario, what I should have done with Adela team is move a stronger tank to the bottom line. Because, I need to stop them. I need to stop these charges. Yeah, it's one-sided here, which is quite good. And yeah, TA didn't kill Mantis. Alright, let's see the damage charts. Yes, they are. They are also Star Slinger, whatever it's called. Right. So as you can see, what I should have done if I'm playing against this team and I know they're running charges in this line, I should have moved PG here and do that. Yeah, this buys me a lot of time. Obviously, I'm also running. Yeah, let me just play that PCDC and then I put Rampart without the angel. So let's see if that changes anything. Yeah, so basically this was my guess at the start that the battle should time out, but as you can see it is going in favor of Rampart. But that's obviously the strongest team I believe right now because I use that Blood Angel. I don't use Blood Angel here. This is what I said. If I use Blood Angel in one team, I need to use it in a second team. So if I were running Adela, sorry PCD, before I do that again, without running that, if I were running Adela, I'll go that. I believe Paladin is stronger than the G right now, and I will either use that or Blood Angel. If I had Angel at 6 star, which I don't. So let's see with that, and then I'll put the Blood Angel, and then I'll remove Angel from the Rampart team as I'm asked. Okay, but I believe this should be okay, now we got Mantis dead. That is also a good idea, Aline. I'll do that. Yeah, but as I said, if you play these teams and you actually block that with proper tank, not DG, the fight will just time out. Okay, so Aline's suggested I use Seraph here. Uh-huh. I need to do that as well. Okay, that will be a different. Okay, let's make it. Yeah, let's make it that way. Okay, more offensive oriented team, I believe. I understand that, Mate, but if I'm playing against the top tier teams, I need to use top tier teams as well. If you want to see the cheaper version of this team, you can try it, or you can rewind the stream. And at the beginning, I used the cheaper version of these Rampart teams. And right now, I'm testing against the top tier to see if Rampart stands a chance against everything else. Because obviously, if you're playing on new servers, um, yeah, Archer is nuts. I actually put my marksman in mercenary for my guildmates because I'm just maxing out all these guild bosses with no problems. Like anyway, so as I was saying to Mate, okay, if you're playing on older servers, you will have at least one team with all these units. Okay, maybe not Angel, but I have currently I play on EU20. Okay, I play on an old server that is at least 2.5 years, and I believe I got like 6 champion units and 4 commanders, something like that. So obviously this is for old school players. If you started playing, you will have all of that at 3 stars and maybe just a bit of them. Okay, but this is what you're aiming for. If you're building these teams currently, this is what you aim for. Okay, this is the teams that you will play against. But obviously by the time you get this, it all is going to change. Okay, so I started slow with weak teams against weaker teams, and now I am on the top tier where you play against Adela, and this is what my Adela looks like. Okay, this is what I play. Playing U14, but I'm not spending that much money to get all of the units. Yeah, so as you see, I'm saving all my diamonds, and I'm saying that uh, all my diamonds are going for the units. I don't spend diamonds anywhere. I don't even spend diamonds on energy anymore, guys. Okay, all my diamonds are going for the scrolls. I want these units at 6 star when they are released. Anyway, so this is my Adela, and this Adela is tying up with this. Okay, and someone said drop the angel. I drop the angel, and I can put DG here. Where is it? Yeah, Quetzalcoatl is definitely more amazing than Dark Elemental, but only if you run Fortress. It still does well in other teams, but it really excels in Fortress. And I can see about that unit, okay? After this fight, because there's not much really you can check against Adela, okay? Most Adelas don't run that. There are different types. I can even run Necro Adela, okay? It will be interesting. Let's do that. And this time around, I'll not play Angel over here. So I'll play a really defensive. Okay, yeah, really defensive. I could put something else here, but let's do that, okay? Let's play another thing, okay? Okay, so we saw what happened with Griffon Hut. The Griffon Hut team really destroyed that team. So the Lala Melodious team. Let's play that. Okay, it's different. There's no Blood Angel in that team, and there's no Blood Angel in that team. There's only Seraph, but it's still a Seraph. Okay, Actually, no. Let's. No, Bardella without Angel is. Um, let's try it that way. Let's see the outcome of that, and I'll go with Talco Hands for formation idea. And as I said, PCDC, this is you without the Angel on the Melodia's side. Now, yeah, as someone mentioned, Mantis is really underperforming. Okay, Mantis is not in a great state right now, and I'm really sad about that because I invested in Mantis. Okay, Apple Mantis, and I'm really disappointed with how he turns out. Everyone save diamonds for champion altars. No one spends on anything. However, even as bit where you can get a full team in this full 6,000, maybe one necessary with 6,000. Yeah, Adrian, this is why I said, see, I'm testing the arena teams, which means you have one strong team, and if you have one strong team, these are the units you'll be playing. You'll be playing different game when you play in COGs, when you need to split 3 different teams, and you won't have access to Judy in every team. But this is something that I'll prefer not to test because it will take so much time playing all these COG factors and stuff like that. This is why I always try to start with the weakest team on the left side when I'm testing heroes and stuff, and gradually upgrade them to see what really works. But so far, the full Necro with Griffon Heart is the only thing that really stopped this Rampart team. This was like a one-sided win for the Rampart team. Adela is a timeout fight, okay? Most of the times it will be a timeout fight. Welcome, Peter. Hope you're doing fine, and thank you for being a member on my channel for such a long time. It's really appreciated. Okay, so Sword Dancer out damaging Dark Elemental in that team. It's going good. Just a quick catch up for you. Sword Dancer is doing amazingly. He is doing shit. Sorry, he is blah blah. I don't know why, but Sword Dancer seems like a melee unit. I believe, male unit. I believe it was a male unit in Heroes 5, wasn't it? Or was it Heroes 6 and 7? Yeah, I think it was a melee, a male unit. It wasn't a women. Yeah, but she is doing amazing job in Melodia's team. She is usually top damage dealer. The only unit that actually can keep up with her damage is uh yeah, I have that same issue. Okay, real life and everything. With Gem, she is not performing too well due to survival issues. I played one fight against Gem with Gem, and it wasn't that good. But Blood Angel, yeah, another unit that is only one that can keep up with the damage she's dishing out. But since you're here, let's see Gem. Okay, let's see Gem in that team. So obviously, previously this team beat Adela. Let's see how it performs with Gem. Yeah, Gem is okay, but Melodia is better. I'm running Path of Assassin on her, and she deals a lot of AoE damage. She provides good debuffs and stuns enemy team as well. And if she's got an access to the backline, she can really one-shot enemy units. She's got a lot of burst. She can take down Troll instantly. Well, not instantly, but obviously she hits him for like 3 seconds, and then his HP drops from 100 to 0, which is quite good. And as you can see, she can take down Adela. Adela with Tower is a draw. Adela with Necro is a loss. However, Griffon Heart is definitely a counter to that team, okay? I could not take Griffon Heart at all. I won against Tazar and I won against Gorax, no problem. And if you want to see a cheaper version of Melodia's team, you can start the stream from the beginning once it's finished, and then you'll see a full Rampart team, which obviously is rather weak currently, as well as Cove and Rampart mix which was able to take Boragus without Judicator or Sister, which is quite interesting. It means this combo can run very well as a third team. Yeah, and here we are stuck on the Shadow Dragon, which will time out. Yeah, so obviously Gem works, but Adela is so much better. About having, okay, I can do that. Yeah, as you can see, our damage is Dark Elemental. Well, yeah, well, obviously I will leave Mantis in the team once no money for new heroes. Say you, I'm in the same boat. This is why basically all the donations from the stream and memberships on my channel, they are basically paying for my heroes, and so far I got Adela. I'm saving up for Fiona. I'm more than 50% on that, but yeah, I don't have Melodia as well, and this is why I use Gem on my third team. Anyway, so as someone mentioned, drop DG, as that will get that focused. What I can add here instead, let's get back to Melodia. Melodia goes back there. Thank you, Peter. Melodia goes back in here. Okay, I want to avoid that, as people say. Okay, also remember I'm running plus 18 Path of Assassin emblems on her, so that's why she's good. Are you playing Rampart, Peter? Because if you're not playing Rampart, I haven't found a team for her yet. Okay, I might have to do it. But doesn't need any Melodia. Yeah, I could use Archangel. Or maybe I go something. Yeah, I'll add Druid. I don't have the Wood Elf weapon maxed out yet, which is a small teaser, guys. He's faceless. I'm still at UMA, so you know. Yeah, okay, let's use faceless then. Okay, I've done it once. Thank you, Alain. Thank you. I'm really close now. Okay, we've basically you're the one who sponsored me, Fiona. That's what I can say. Okay, so thank you again for your donations. It's really appreciated. Yeah. So as a spoil, guys, during the week of the Blade Dancer, Wood Elf weapon will be released, and this weapon will be a good support to all the range units. So if you're running marksman, I maxed out marksman. Okay, I went for the 6-star marksman, and I'm almost finished with all the globes as well, because it is such a good unit for PvE. I can't stress it out enough. The PvE is dominated by that unit, and it will help your guildmates if you can do it and put it as a mercenary, because they can use it as well. Okay, and this will boost your guild, what's it called, bosses significantly. Okay, so we lost here 18 seconds for Dark Elemental because there's no PG. Yeah, of course it is against the charges. Anyway, right, so that's basically no DG, no party. Yeah. But even, see, that tells me even a 3-star DG will work here, okay? Because you put him behind these two tanks which can hold their ground, yeah? But Yeah, 3-star DG would definitely work here. You use him just for the counter on the charger units. Anyway, let's think of a different way to use Melodia. Sorry, to use Play Dancer. Okay, I got 10 more minutes before I do the quiz and I wrap up the stream. So I know. Yeah, exactly, Aline. That was the thing. I wish there was like a Control Z and I can revert the changes. That was the idea. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do Adela. I just forgot about it. That was the goal. Well, let's make a proper team. Okay, let's make all of that proper team. So we'll go with all that. It will be the same team, just a different hero, guys. Actually, let's go for what I would use on Adela if I had it. Okay, let's go with that. And I would use. That seems solid. DM with charges and Rampart bleed synergy. Okay, Talcohen, if you can set up a team and send it to me on Discord, that will help to speed up the process. I could use DG here, but since there's no one jumping, I will not let the charges go to the backline yet. Okay, this is basically the 4 in that, and the same team will be on the, what is it called, Adela. Okay, exact same formation on Adela, and then we will tweak it around and see what works. So that's actually not the unit. So we got that. Was BG. Okay. Right, so I need to make sure we have the right machines as well. Let's go with that. Yeah. Everything is the same. The units are in the same position. Let's roll. Let's see who's. I think it's going to be a timeout, really. It's unless I move these play dancers onto the open lane. But maybe I'll be surprised. Okay, 1 month is down. That was expected. Yeah, I think if I put DG now, I'll do that, yes, and I believe the fight will be just no casualties. Ah! There we go. Yeah, so quite interestingly enough, look at that damage, okay? That's in the Adela team. That is Adela's team, and she is performing well. There's only 2 Rampart units on that team. No really big buffs to the Rampart. And she does well. Okay, so now definitely let's replace this Mantis, okay? So there's no even, not a single Rampart unit beside. Beside the Blade Dancer. So yeah, it did timeout. Okay, that's fine. Well, look at that. This is Adela's team, and so Dancer is out damaging Dark Elemental in that team. Now let's swap something around. Okay, something that is hard to get. Yeah, so we got that. Let's do a little bit more damage. Let's move that here. Bang on. Yeah, same thing. That is actually a very good thing to know, Alain, because oh, look at that. Look at this. Obviously, that's a Blood Angel with Adela. That is a big difference. There's so much damage on that Adela team. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, I believe. Let's see. Okay, so while we are here, mm, okay, so I got good Adela there. Okay, so let's see which formation of Adela will be stronger. I want to see the. Okay, I will take that away. Okay. So this is basically what I could run, obviously without that unit. Well, let's pretend I can have it. Okay, and after that I'll check the Talgaren's formation and that'll be it. Okay, let's see if that version of Adela can stand against the Rampart one. Very similar damage to Dark Elemental, and this is again not even a single Rampart unit. Okay, I'm gonna try this Dark. So tired Dragon Mutare team that Talgaran sent me. Hold on, Brian, Black Dragon Paladin. Okay, you said Angel. Do you want Blood Angel or do you want? Or do you want Seraph? Faceless. Evil Sorceress. Blood Angel, that's fine. Oh, ooh, I like the idea of that, okay? Because if we open that line, okay, let's do it. Let's have them on open line. I think I actually would swap them around, okay? Because Faceless is the tankiest unit in the game when it comes to the defense stat. I'll do something like that, and then you have Black Dragon. Okay, so let's put them like this at the moment. Yeah, the 4-1. Okay. Yeah. I like the idea of offensive power of that team. Yeah, if you all of them to Blood Angel. Okay, sorry, that and that is the only two we need. Yeah. If you actually open that line with 4 charges, I want to see how fast this fight will look. Okay, this one might not be as convincing. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to change the hero. I just speed it up and I'll put Dragon Mutare. But look at this. Look at this. Isn't Evil Sorceress boosting all the charger units damage and stuff? Was she the unit? I don't play dungeon, so I don't know, guys. Better than DM, definitely. Let's go Dragon Mutare now. Yeah, as I said, I don't play Dragon Mutare. I treat Dragon Mutare as my arch enemy. All the dungeon players and stuff, so Boragos with charges is another good idea. As I said, Boragos with charges looks quite good. And I can even try Mulich with that team. But I don't think my Mulich has any spells. But I'll try Relent with it. I'm always happy to try Relent. Relent is amazing hero. I definitely use Adela, but this is Saldanza, yeah. Saldanza in Dragon Mutara team, out damage in Faceless, Evil Sorceress. I'm giving good ideas to all the Dragon Mutare players on my server, guys. I don't like it. Oh, I forgot to put Blood Angel there. That will be 4 charges open line. That will be annihilation. Before I do Tazar, I'll do my favorite. He seems to kick some ass sometimes. And then I'll put Tazar, and that'll be it for today, guys. Come on, relent. Oh no. Bam. Oh yeah, Boragus. Someone wanted me to try Boragus as well. Okay, so let's go with Tazar and then Boragus, and that'll be it. Okay, I'm not playing. I can play open line with that as well, and I'll probably win. So let's try close line with the proper heroes, and then I'll open. Why don't you run BG instead of Pala? Is Pala actually better fully maxed out than BG? I believe fully maxed out Paladin is better than BG, and definitely better than Dragon Golem. Dragon Golem out of these 3 tanks is the squishiest, I believe. Yeah, the nice healing on both teams. So well, if I'm using Sister, it's not good, but still doing good damage. Now let's open that line, and we'll change to Boragus. But see, if I'm open in line, this is how we'll run it. Lane. He lost. It did lose, yeah. Now we got 4 charges. This should be quick, okay. Yeah, definitely. 4 charges. 20% damage of the team. And let's jump to Boragus. Peter, what I would suggest is wait 1 day, okay? Don't get it at the first day, because this unit might look different on global, okay? Remember, guys, this is a test server, and it might not look like that on global. This is what I usually do. I wait at least 1 day before I get these units. Okay. Yeah, exactly. This is the best opinion the best advice I can give you guys. Okay, wait. Don't jump the gun too quick, because I can't guarantee what you see here will be the same. Okay, it might get nerfed, it might not. It might not work correctly, like the problem with Abyss Lord and stuff. Yeah, remember, this unit is also making a lot, okay? Okay. Let's see. Sadly, the Blood Angel has become what Dark Elemental was for so long, okay? If you're testing at the top level against the top teams, if you use him, you need to use it in the second team as well. Okay, Blood Angel, very good unit, but is expensive. It is really expensive. Okay, it's out of many of us budget. Okay, actually, getting it to 6-star is not. It is expensive, but it could be. Is the planets that really takes a lot of shards. Okay, so getting these extra shards is quite hard. Obviously, you can buy the resource to get it to 6-star, okay? But getting all the shots will cost you a lot because you'll need to either pull from the altars, yeah, from the altars or anything else. Yep, very expensive. That's why no many have it. And if you have it, if you invested in it and you have it, then yeah. Okay, so that was Blood Angel, yeah? Omega Games, I will, okay? Give me 2 minutes because I'll need to change, I'll need to do something to actually be able to show you because it's not available on the server, okay? I'm just gonna kick that guy out because he's doing a lot, okay? So that team won. Boragus with charges, okay? So Boragus with charges, I'll put definitely faceless. Okay, let's put faceless instead of the Blood Angel. And while we do that, I'll let that file play and I'll change the image, okay? Because I need to find the image of the altar. The altar is not available at the moment. So I need to go through the screenshots that I've done. I think that's it, guys. I think I got it. Or is it a previous one? No, it's a previous one. I don't think I got it. Unless it is a video. So let me see quickly. They record it as a video. Let's see. Definitely not a video. Okay, that's Arcane Age. No, sadly, I don't have a picture of that, so I can't really tell you. Wood Elf's weapon or marksman? So far, I use melee bulk elf. And marksman is good, okay? Wood Elf, I'm not sure yet. I didn't test it, and on test server, it's really hard to test against in any PvE scenario. Okay, so as you can see, guys, 93 seconds. Okay. She does a lot of damage. Okay, she does definitely a lot of damage. Okay, there's no Blood Angel here, and she's done a lot of damage for her team. Obviously, Blood Angel is still strong as hell. Okay, so anyway, this is basically it. I'm really happy with how this unit performed. As you can see, guys, there's no altar. Okay, it's moved to the next week, and there's no altar, so I can't show you what's there. Sadly, I should have taken a picture, but I forgot. I was too busy. Maybe I put it somewhere else. No. I only mentioned some issues with textures and stuff, but never took a picture. But what I can show you is, I know some of you are always looking forward to it. So not next week, but the week after, which is 12, we'll have corn here again. Okay, so 12. Okay, basically that's what I can show you. Nothing else. Anyway, let's go with the raffle, guys. As always, one question, 5 winners. And this will be me finished with the stream for tonight. And next week, hopefully, I'll do some weapons. Or maybe Second Awakenings. I'm not sure what's in the plan, but as you guys can see, this is a unit that I will probably try. Maybe I'll do it alongside with Ifriti. There's nothing else, I believe. skipped dungeon. Yeah, I had to do that for the tests. I think I'm just gonna get that guy at max because this unit's been away, been available for so long. Yeah, a 3T is a waste of time. One of the worst weapons ever released. So basically, I'm just gonna get that upgraded. So maybe I'll do some awakening. What units do I have for second awakening? Oracle. Yes, I'll do that. Yeah, I got the quest done. So I just need to get him to 6 stars. So the way I'll show it is will be the power gap between 5 and 6 star. Sadly, this is the only way I can do it because some of these quests take so long to do on test server. As you can see, I even have Gnoll, so maybe I'll get 3 of them, which is... Gnoll might be... I don't know, I'm not sure if anyone plays Gnoll, but maybe the range version will be good for bosses as well. So yeah, this shouldn't take me long. Okay, testing both of these units plus the weapon of the Wood Elf. Yeah, anyway, guys, clear the chat. Let's go with the question. Okay, I'm gonna count to 5 and there will be a question. 5 winners. Oh yes, see Tal Cohen. This is actually a good shout because Lizardman, when I tested his weapon, he was already quite good for the bosses. Now with the Awakening, he might be even better. Anyway, guys, 5 seconds and I'm gonna change the screen to the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. Okay, let's see the correct answer. The correct answer is B. One of Soden's skills does it. Let's just make sure. Right. Skills. I believe it was. Yep. Emaciation decreases unit damage reduction by 20%, as well as decreases defense by 20%. Okay, so the winners are. The answer is B. So that would be Talcohin, Edison D, Wolfgang, PCD 2. Okay, 2 is not B, but I know what you mean. Sadly, to go further, that will be Sol. That's my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And Sai Ryu. Like in Diablo Mobile. I'm not actually playing Diablo Mobile, guys. It would take too much time. I would not be able to play Era of Chaos, and on top of that, it will be a really big money sink. Okay, PCDI, yeah. Okay, so let's see whose information I need, guys. Let's see if I got everyone's info here. Okay, so the winners, Talcohen, or I have you definitely. I have you somewhere. Okay, I got Sol. Today is, what is it? 050622. By the way, guys, we have new community manager, as you obviously know. If not, yes, we do. So basically, what's happening now is I'm sending her all the information. I'm not sure how she works and when she will send the diamonds, but she will definitely do that. Okay, so bear with me. Take it. Don't worry too much. If you don't get it by Friday next week, make sure you pop me a message. Salt, Alcohol, Minion Orange, I got you. Edison D and Cyril, I'm looking for yours data. Let me just quickly go through. Cyril, I got you EU53 server. Edison, I'm looking for your information as well. Who's the new community manager? It's Sylvia Dye, I believe. She's a new community manager. Okay, Edison D. I think I will. Edison 68 server. You playing on Asia? Oh, yeah, 306. Okay, yes, good. So I just had your ID without the D, which I'm gonna add now. Yeah, good, great. So I got everyone here. Yeah, so I played Diablo 3 for 2 years on hardcore. I was quite good, quite high in the leaderboards. But Diablo Mobile is very similar, and from what I heard, it's really pay to win. It's not. It's pay to progress faster, and some of these pay gates are quite high. But I know people enjoy this game, and I'll probably enjoy it as well. But I really don't have time to play anything beside Era of Chaos right now. The 20 minutes you spend in Era of Chaos, this is basically what I have through the day. I don't have much more time. Sadly. Really. Uh, I really don't have time for that at the moment. Maybe a couple months from now, maybe I'll play some different game. But since my boy is only 1.5 months, I really don't have time, and he's really hard to maintain at the moment. Okay, guys, thank you for everything. Thank you for today, and I'll see you next week. Enjoy your week. Bye, guys.